are socially distanced.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Safety first, especially without the masks.
Right?
Right? Okay, 10th grade. Hello, I am Mrs. Millis, formerly known as Miss Van Dopp.
And I'm Miss Riley, just one name.
And the person that's missing is Miss Day, who also teaches English 10. She's not with us here, but she is with us in spirit and on the other side of that wall. We are here to talk to you about our first piece. Do you want to go ahead and talk about the premise of it?
Yeah, so With Their Eyes is actually a play, and it was written by students just like you. What they did is after they experienced 9/11, because they were just a few blocks away from Ground Zero, they ended up writing monologues, and then their teacher put them all together into a play, and they performed it, and they also wrote a book. So we are going to be reading their actual monologues that they wrote right after the event, so right after they witnessed.
So one thing that we do want to stress about monologues, memoirs, is that those are coming from people's actual experiences. Their gut reaction to something that they experienced, whether it was something profound or traumatic. And these kids obviously lived through something quite traumatic. And so knowing that and taking that into consideration, we just wanted to talk with you today that there's going to be some parts and places in this book that are really raw and very real. And there's some language that's used by teenagers, students at this high school, or people that they interviewed, and they're using those direct quotes. Do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, and while you're reading, it might be difficult because some of them is going to have some misspellings in there. There's definitely a lot of slang throughout the piece. So sometimes you're going to have to decode a little bit, especially because there are also 2 monologues in here that are from students that they had to say it verbally because they couldn't write. So you have definitely a lot to decode. And if you're worried about it, if this is something that you're not quite sure on, that's where you gotta come in and email with us, right? And talk during our discussions. And if you have a question or a concern, you need to let us know as soon as possible.
Again, if you guys have any questions, email. We've got tons of open office hours between myself, Miss Riley, and Miss Day. So pop on in, ask us a question if you're stumbling over a phrase. Shoot us an email, tell us what section you're in, what page number you're on. We'll help you out as best we can in the socially distanced virtual learning that we are in right now. Okay, you guys?
Enjoy reading.